Hey visionaries, welcome back to another Filmtastic Friday. Our movie this week is Dream Scenario, starring Nicolas Cage. Let me begin by stating a few preordained biases that I held before going into this film. First and foremost, I absolutely love the production company behind this film, A24. They boast a long list of gripping, innovative releases, such as Hereditary, Green Room, and my personal favorite, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. This has firmly established their work as the clear bar for any independent or blockbuster cinematic production alike. So I make no secret of my enthusiasm for any A24 release. In contrast to my admiration for this studio, I hold a visceral disdain for the one and only Nicolas Cage. I find his style of acting to come off as flat and brutally disingenuous at times. His freakouts are playfully bombastic. And his formal demeanor is laughable.
Oh, shucks.
This is not to say that Nicolas Cage can only be found in bad movies.
Am I getting through to you?
Dare I say, National Treasure was directly representative of its title. Despite the strong direction of many of the films that he stars in, it does little to mask the scrutiny I have of his acting abilities.
You don't see me that way, right?
With that in mind, I can confidently say that Cage's performance in Dream Scenario was captivating, mixing elements of cringe comedy with authentic inadequacy.
Guess I'll see you in my dreams.
Yeah. Of course not.
Cage brings together a performance that is not unlike a car crash, and one that you cannot look away from.
More wine for us.
Dream Scenario's premise is a bit of a strange one. Paul Matthews, played by Nicolas Cage, the film's ineloquent protagonist, works as a university professor with little to no relevance to the ones around him. That is, of course, until he begins to routinely appear in the dreams of others.
Anyway, the reason that you've been on my mind is because you keep popping up in my dreams.
This propels Matthews into social superstardom as he becomes a publicly known figure all over the world.
Why me? I don't know. I'm special, I guess.
As a constant, Matthews remains largely observant in these dreams, which creates some comedic and chaotic sequences throughout the film. While thriving in the spotlight, Matthews becomes increasingly concerned that his inaction in others' dreams may be a projection of how they feel about him as an individual.
Why am I always just standing there?
This is not the case, until, however, his actions in these dreams turn disturbing and violent. This shapes the perception that others hold of Matthew, who begin to view him as a dangerous threat and judge him based on actions they believe he is capable of committing, as evident from what they had seen in their dreams. Although the end of the film may not satisfy all audiences, Dream Scenario provides a tasteful presentation of satirical social commentary with a focus on the fickleness of trends and erroneous prejudice that is often promoted by one's own mischaracterized beliefs. The director and writer of Dream Scenario is credited to Christopher Borgley, who does well not to have his uncomfortable comedy overshadow his overall vision.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if we fail altogether, then that's kind of a fun story, too.
This film is further supported by brilliant performances from the likes of Nicolas Cage, Julian Nicholson, Jessica Clement, and young actress Lily Bird. The practical effects are seamless and the CGI is minimal, providing a more authentic and immersive visual experience. Although particular scenes may be quite overwhelming for some viewers, fans of obtuse visuals as well as other A24 films will feel right at home.
Beautiful.
With a deep message, obscure visuals, and phenomenal performances throughout, Dream Scenario is truly a treat, which is why I will be awarding it 4 out of 5 stars. I feel as if the concept may have been able to be pushed deeper, giving the progression of events a little bit more of a slow burn. But overall, the film was well paced and topically relevant when searching for a deeper meaning.
My mere presence upsets people, and not because I've actually done anything.
This, in addition to Nicolas Cage's highlight performance, makes Dream Scenario another A24 classic.
Check, please.
That is it for this week, Visionaries. Thank you so much for joining me, and please join me again next week for another Filmtastic Friday. Until then, remember, always stay fresh, stay original, and stay organic.